So, you've seen the title, and a lot of people will probably question me for why I hated Terraria. Now, hate is quite a strong word, I'll say that. I didn't necessarily hate the game because if I really, really hated the game, I just would never play it again, right? But, I didn't like it, and I haven't liked it until yesterday, and I've had the game now since summer of 2014. So I've had this game for almost, 11 years. Finally gotten into the game. I finally like it. At least I think I do. If you're interested in what made this game playable for me, I'll kind of walk you through it. So here we are on Steam, and you can see, obviously, I've got like 50 hours. That's accumulated over 10 years, and probably a good 10 of those is just this weekend because I've been really playing it this weekend. Maybe 10's a bit of an overstatement, but it's close. But yes, what actually got me into this is they did a community post here. Terraria turns 14, and they're like, oh, if you can do this retro Terraria thing, and I'm pretty sure that's when I first started playing. I could be wrong. Like it felt like it anyway. Yeah, so I thought, oh, the Terraria's had an update, maybe I'll try that. Maybe this is the time, right? So I tried it with this whole setting and everything, and it was just the old version. And I was like, okay, well, this I'll play, but I decided I want to try some mods, and that's where T Mod Loader comes in, because obviously this is how you run mods. Oh, there you go. It's like 7.5, near enough 8 hours. It's these mods from the bottom, which were like the most important to the least important, right? So recipe browser, because this game, Terraria, they just expect you to kind of know what you're doing. So a combination of this mod, which literally just brings you a window where you can like type in what you're looking for, that has made the game a lot more playable because it saves me time moving over into a different tab, having to mess around trying to find the right recipe for the right thing. And the only thing I wish this had was like a usage. Like if you get an item, you can find out like what it can be crafted into, because I still have to use the wiki for that. I got this boss checklist mod because I thought this would help me to actually know what I'm doing with the game, since most of Terraria's progression is pretty much centered around like bosses mostly. I got this shorter respawn time mod just because there is a 15-second wait time to respawn, and for a single player game I think that's so stupid. And then event control, this mod lets you enable and disable the events in the game. So I found like one of my next achievements I need to get is equipping a hook, and I found out that there is a pretty rare one which you can get by pretty much random chance in the Halloween event. So I've been playing in the Halloween event. I've been picking up pumpkins and stuff. It's been good fun. I've not ran into this myself, but I saw it and thought I should probably get that. Apparently there's walls in the game which are not obtainable, but this mod makes it so that they are. Simple as that. And there is also this mod, which is as simple as just adding a little tooltip telling you what weapon the ammo type of it is. You're probably wondering why I've got this massive building. I mean, maybe you're not. You're probably not. But I started off, I built this little room with my house and my stuff in, and then I built a little bit up to get this guide out of the way because he kept opening all my doors, which was really annoying. And then it kind of just went up from there. I've got a bed here so that I can speed up time a little bit if I want to. And yeah, we've got all of these rooms for more villagers because there's a lot of them. As for the rest of the world, you mean I don't need you to walk you through the whole thing necessarily. I can just kind of show you the map. I started here, I dug down a bit. I kind of went digging, trying to find some stuff. I managed to not really find anything, but I found a guy down there. There was a guy. I think he might have been over here. Yeah, there he is. I built a big S to mark where he is. There's a guy who trades you stuff underground, which I thought was cool, so I marked that. But yeah, I've been digging here and there. I went in here, and I went all the way over here and met the Angler, and I've fought the Eye of Cthulhu, and I built this what I thought was a fighting arena. I didn't really look anything up about fighting arenas. I just, in the past, from watching other Terraria videos here and there as they've shown up on like a TikTok feed or something. You know, I've been exposed to this sort of building where I don't even know if it was that boss, but I kind of had my best go at building something like that, and it really didn't help me. I just pretty much got killed by him, respawned, tried to run back, and then he just sort of followed his way up and just kept hitting me here. But because my respawn point's right there, it doesn't really matter anyway. It's also the reason why I've built this room, because my spawn point was just outside my house. Like, it's right here, and there was just this door here before. So, you know, I was spawning in sometimes at night time, and there was just stuff there. There you go. Don't have a bug catching net yet, but this is a good perfect chance for me to show you off the recipe searching thing. If I type in bug, obviously there's a lava-proof bug net there, which needs a normal bug net, but so that's where this mod runs into an issue. Either I'm not using it wrong, or they don't really tell me how I'm supposed to find it, which is a bit of a shame. That's pretty much it. You don't really need to know much more. Let me know if you want to see more Terraria videos. I'm working on like a big project, and you know, there's not really been a game until now, so I started playing this, that kind of grabbed me, you know, kind of gripped me, and I really wanted to, you know, talk about and make content on, because my normal style of videos weren't working. I was trying to do a Minecraft series. It just wasn't working. It just wasn't right. I'm trying new things. I'm trying to make better videos overall. But I thought, you know, I'll drop this one in because it's interesting. It is interesting. It's been 10 years and I've finally only just now started liking the game, and you know, maybe there's other people in that situation, and it's pretty simple. Just do what you have the most fun with. For me, it's looking online, finding out what the best hook is and deciding, yeah, I want that hook, and then just playing until I get the hook. But because the hook is quite rare, I've still not got it. And I've just ended up enjoying the game anyway. Like, I've got all my villagers over there. I've got angler quests that I'm trying to do, but I don't have the... if you want to do fishing, you have to have bait, and I don't have bait yet. And to get bait, it's this whole thing where you need a bug net, like I've just been talking about. So the game really does give you a lot to stay involved with. And, you know, I kind of wish that past me had given it... I mean, it's not like I didn't give it a chance, it just didn't stick with me, and who knows, maybe it was just the few quality of life things that needed to change, or maybe now that I'm trying to play it with 2 monitors for the first time, having the wiki open, it actually makes sense rather than constantly flicking off and on the game. But yeah, thank you for watching. Have a wonderful day. I hope you did enjoy. If you did, consider leaving a like on the video, and I'll see you all in the next one. And it will either be something very highly produced or another Terraria video if you seem to enjoy this content. Thank you. Goodbye.